What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody. We crushed it to end the year. I mean, we're not even done yet. We hit 2,500 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough for the continued support. We are going to be doing a giveaway. I'll post details on Instagram and Facebook, so you can go follow me there at Spooling Up Performance. Details will be posted there, what we're going to be doing. Just to thank you guys. Today, we're digging back in the RX8, and we're going to be hitting on the sound deadening, getting some dry ice on there, letting it sit, and break it up a bit. So, we bought some dry ice. We got some 91% isopropyl alcohol. We're going to mix it in a bucket, mash it up real good, place it on the floor in the spots where the sound deadening is. You let it sit for about 15-ish minutes, and it should freeze it enough to lift it off itself, and you just basically take a chisel and a hammer and start chipping away at it, and it comes off in chunks. The reason we're doing this is because obviously it's a full race car, and we're not really concerned about sound deadening. It will take quite a bit of weight off the car. There's not too much in here versus other cars where it comes up on the tunnel and all that stuff. It's basically just on the base part of the floors and in the trunk. So shouldn't be bad. Hopefully we'll gain or lose about 30 pounds is my goal, but we'll see. But yeah, let's jump to it. All right, so we got the alcohol in here with the dry ice, mixing it up to get like a snow type consistency. And now we're just gonna spread it out on the floor, I guess. Oh my God, you can already hear it. You hear that? So you can actually hear it right now, lifting the sound deadening up from the metal. That's pretty insane. So I think what I'll do is whatever I can salvage from the dry ice, basically break up all the pieces and then take the dry ice, scoop it back in the bucket, and then try to use as much of it as I can in different areas so that we can use it sparingly and do it smart so we're not going to buy a ton of dry ice. So yeah, we're gonna let this sit for a minute and kind of muster and let it do its thing, and we'll be back when we start breaking shit up. That's sick. Dragon's breath. So, driver's side is done. It's just little pieces and chunks left over. I'm going to wait for us to be done. I'm going to go through and vacuum everything up. But we got more going on the passenger side. And we got almost a full trash can already, just from right here. It comes up pretty good. Your mixture is going to fluctuate. We started off with not a full bottle of the isopropyl alcohol. It also depends on how much weight your bag of dry ice is. Just kind of play with it, and if your dry ice stops kind of smoldering and like hazing like that, you can also drop a little bit more alcohol on it to reactivate it, and it'll get it going again. But we're gonna keep working here. Just kind of want to give you guys an update what we're doing. Passenger side's going pretty good. I'm gonna start transferring some of the leftover ice to the back. We got the back brewing right now, and then I'm about to start hitting the floor over here. It's actually nice. It's coming up in like decent sized chunks, so it's making it kind of easy, just like this. Look, big ass chunk. Look at this. The front has been the best. coming off in big pieces like this. Let's try to save as much of the ice as we can. Update time! Here we go! It's all off. Everywhere. I mean, you're gonna see little black, like, particles and stuff everywhere. It's because the thing's still freezing cold. And, like, you can hear it. Listen. So, I'm gonna kind of wait for it to evaporate. I'm gonna try to push it all into one spot so it's not freezing everything still. But all the sound deadening's up. I was wrong on 30 pounds. I'm probably going to guess somewhere around 15-ish. That's what I'll go with. But 15 pounds is 15 pounds. But yeah, it'll look all good. I'm going to get all this cleaned up. And then maybe get some like kind of like adhesive remover. And spray that all down there and scrub it all off and get it like real nice and clean looking. And should be good. But a lot of the trunk was coming up in full pieces, so everywhere you see the light gray is where there was sound deadening, so that's all gone. And now we just gotta clean it up. So I think the other thing I want to do today is, after I get this cleaned up, I'm gonna go through probably with the grinder and cut some of these like tabs like I was showing you in the last episode off. And then let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I should like prep this whole thing and just do like a light coat of black, or just leave it the way it is? Let me know in the comments below. But we did it, boys. Got Justin over here helping me out. You guys have seen him on the channel before. He's got that nasty green Audi S4. And yeah, he came over and gave me a huge hand on this. You kind of got to work fast with this stuff because it dissolves pretty quick. Alright, sorry, I got carried away, started vacuuming everything up, all the pieces, and then I realized along the firewall there was still like a rubber mat with like carpet and stuff underneath it against firewall that I like forgot that was there. So yeah, we did some things, and now there's no dash in the car. Dashboard is here. Now you guys can see under here. I told you it was gutted. All that's there is the bar. I got most of that stuff out. There was just some that was stuck up here. So you can see a lot of it still back here. Just had to drop the steering wheel. My dash wasn't fully buttoned on. It was just held on by like a couple screws. So easy to take out. So there's some sound deadening right here that I'm just going to peel away on both sides. But yeah, so you guys can get a view of the dash. I told you there was nothing back there. Just the bar. That's it. That's all there is to it. I may even cut these off because they really don't even serve a purpose for the dash alone. And there's like 2 mounting points down here, but that's, I mean, it'll have enough screws in it to hold it in place. I'm not really worried about it. But like those arms over there, probably cut those off and just make some more room behind there. But yeah, I'm going to pull off the rest of this stuff and we'll be right back. So yeah, cleaned up. I went through with the vacuum, got some stuff out, and then I realized that under the dash there was like some carpet rubber stuff with some like padding under it. So I decided to rip the dash back out. It was only held on with a couple screws, and went back and got rid of a bunch of it. I just got to get up a little bit of sound deadening right there and right there. But this will give you guys an idea of how gutted everything is behind the dash and how much room we have to work with. Like I was telling you in the previous episode about just feeding the wiring harness for the engine out of there and mounting the ECU, fuse box, all that stuff in here to make it pretty easy. But we made a lot of good progress today and I'm pretty happy with it. That stuff, dry ice and everything, works pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to go through and get some adhesive remover and stuff and try to get all this stuff up off the floor and clean it up real good. Yeah, I think I'm going to bust out the grinder and hit some stuff too, like up here in the engine bay. I think I'm going to get rid of these brackets. They're not structural, so they were just used to mount the strut tower brace. So I think I'm going to get rid of these here, like this right here, get rid of that. And I'm starting to pregame what I'm going to do with the brakes. I think we're going to delete all of it and go with a manual brake setup. Get rid of the brake booster, all that stuff. I need to go through it again with the vacuum now that I've got more stuff out. I'm going to try to get the rest of that sound deadening off. We're going to grind a couple things off and yeah, get at it. I can't find my safety glasses. I think they're in my welding bag, which is at work. So I'm just going to be very careful and pay attention. All right, we got one tab off. I'm gonna go through and try to find some other things I need to cut off for now. And I'll just get my grinding wheel, my disc, and just kind of smooth that out. Just ground a couple tabs off. I'm gonna wait to do more until I talk to the fabricator and basically just get a no shit answer on what is structure or not. I don't think these are, but I just want to double check before I start cutting stuff away. And I need to see where he's gonna be able to cut, because I actually think the mounting point is right here. This is the bolt for the subframe and another one over here. So I think we might actually be able to go and use this line right here all the way up. So I'm gonna wait to get his opinion on that. But we put a good day's work in. We got a lot of stuff done. I'm gonna leave the dash out because I wanna just kind of leave it out and get some ideas on what I wanna do and see about getting rid of like these bend arms right there. Probably wanna cut those out along with the ones by the steering wheel. So yeah, I think I might get rid of those just because I don't think I'm gonna need them. There's only like 2 mounting points on there for the dash, but I think it'll be solid enough where it's at. That is gonna do it, boys. I hope you liked it. Give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. The more likes and comments we get, the better it helps the videos and the more we can put back into the content that we do here. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support we've been getting, especially with this build. 2,500 subscribers. I was just hoping to get 2,000 by the end of the year, but we far exceeded that. The only way from here is up. So with that being said, thank you again. I appreciate it so much, more than you guys will know. You know, I put in the time to do this stuff, and I film it because a lot of you guys just want to see it. It's fun to me, and we're going to continue to do it. Hope you guys are excited about the things we're doing. The month of January is going to be nuts with the amount of stuff that's going on with this. So it'll be, you know, hot and heavy with the content on this car, and I hope you guys are ready for the ride. So thanks again. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell to get new notifications when we post new videos. Until next time, guys, we will see you later.